Alright, hello YouTube, this is KM here bringing you some viewer subscriptions. In this battle we have Marnie 10 and his AT-15. This is the new tier 8 British tank destroyer. If you told me this tank isn't fully upgraded, he's still using the 20 pounder from the tier 7. But that's a pretty good game. Currently I'm only on the Electo. I've actually been not really playing it that much, but kind of enjoy it, but I think I like the Jagdpanzer 4 better. It's just my opinion. Just that bit bigger. There we go. So this is going to be, what the hell is this map? Runeberg. That's what I was thinking in my head, but I don't want to say it because I wasn't sure. It's funny the way my brain works. I don't remember stuff. So Runeberg encounter. He's going city. Most of their team is going city. But I do like the fact that they have these 3 heavies that are sticking to this inner road here, because that'll allow them to cover up this way if they had a whole lot that was coming this way. But since, you know, obviously their whole team's basically been, hang on, let me free look, basically been spotted down here heading this way, they're not gonna have to worry about too much coming this way. Just got a Tiger and an IS back there. So now I will say the armor on these things are pretty ridiculous. So this is the tier 7 gun. It's 230 damage, 226 pin. That's actually the same gun off Carnarvon. Which, if this is their tier 7 gun, then they're lucky because the Black Prince gun sucks. I'm not a fan of it.
Enemy is hit.
So like I was saying, the armor on these things are really freaking ridiculous, but you know, they're slow and they don't traverse that well. But what they do have is a high rate of fire. The ability to withstand most attacks from the front. So the way he's positioned here, plus he's kind of angled. Like, free look, this is.
We've hit them hard. Looks like that one went right through.
Oh, missed it again. But anyways, like he's angled right now with the way he's shooting.
Enemy armor is damaged.
And it's gonna be hard for them to pick him. So
That's gotta hurt. Penetration.
aiming for the weak spot.
Got him.
It's already done 2,500 damage with 11 hits. So like I said, this is a very fun gun. It's the same one from the Carnarvon, as I said earlier. Just, this is my cup of tea, man. No pun intended, since this guy's from the EU server. Actually, I don't even know if he's British, but
Gotcha.
that just shows you how weak the Carnarvon is right there. It wasn't fully aimed in, it just kind of let loose a shot at the turret. So, the funny thing is, I think the turret's the strongest part of the Carnarvon, so.
Enemy is hit.
Good job there, taking advantage of the cupolas. Platoon mate. Also an AT-15.
Right through their armor.
I must say, I really do like the fact that he's angling in the front of this whole team. Because, I mean, even though it's thickly balanced,
Nice shot.
thickly armored, you know, every little bit of angle helps. So,
We didn't even scratch him.
it's just like angling an E75, a Tiger 2, or an E100.
That's gotta hurt. That's gotta
I
hurt.
mean, look at the gun traverse on this thing. Just look at, what is this, the XBM? Looks like
They're knocked
Jimbo's.
out.
That's some crazy amount of gun traverse for a TV. So, he's up to 4K damage and 4 kills. SU.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
So all that's left is a Black Prince and the T29 AMX M4. Damn it.
Penetration.
This is really getting me excited for the British TD tree. I don't plan on going past the Tortoise, but you know. The FE-215 B183 reminds me too much of the Jagdpanzer U100. And even though it has a turret, I don't like those extremely high alpha, low, slow reload guns. Just it doesn't do it for me. So alright, let's move on to the next replay. Alright, welcome back. In this game we have Gujacha from SBS. I'm gonna assume this is another one of my EU viewers. He didn't say so in the video, but or in the email, but usually if it's an EU viewer, I get the whole this game version is not, or this replay is not compatible with your current game version thing, so it still loads anyways, so no worries. So he's playing his T54, and look, he's on Runeberg again. This time we have a standard battle, which I mean, I get it every once in a while, but for some reason normally my El Haluf and Runeberg gameplays are all encounter. Wouldn't mind a standard battle or two on those because they get to be fun. But you know, so he's going to medium side, which I like. I only consider town a good option for mediums if you're the top tier and you don't have any heavies. So, but
Looks like that one went right through.
can't wait to get this tank. I'm actually pretty close to it currently. Takes a shot from another type to finish off that type. I'm fine with that. Get a gun off the field and, you know, only take a little over 200 damage. It's not bad. So it looks like he's just waiting for his teammates to kind of move up a bit before he does any peeking.
That's gotta hurt.
So let's check out the gun kind of during this slow part, because it's 320 damage, 219 pin, which the pin is actually only slightly better than the top Black Prince gun. That one's 213, but it has a lot more damage. So this would be a good example of power creep, if you ask me. It's kind of silly when they keep adding new games or new tanks, and those new tanks have higher pin and a faster reload than, you know, the old school tier 8s, tier 9s, and then, you know, they're lower. Even when they're lower tier, they have the same or if not higher. So to me, that's the one thing that's stopping World of Tanks from being a complete esport. Is the fact that, you know, you're not going to see too many differences in compositions for teams. It's all going to be, you know, if it's tier 10s, you're going to have T62s, T110s, T57s, and Bat Chat already. If you see a TD, it's going to be a T110E4 or a 268 or 263 probably. in Tier 8 matches now. I mean, you see T32s and IS-3s, but what do you mainly
Looks
see?
like
You
that
mainly
one went
see
right through.
T69s and
He's
5100s.
gone. Find another target.
Just a little. I don't know. I want the Tiger 2s to be viable. I want the E100 and the mouse to be viable again. But anyways, I'm getting like completely sidetracked on this. Let's see, he's already done 4,000 damage. He's got 6 kills. He's already got his top gun. He's going in for Artie now.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
It's an AFK Super Persian. Doesn't even have to worry about it.
One of our tracks is hit. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
8 kills. Is that Bradley Walters? 4,500 damage. It's one hell of a game. And see, I got sidetracked by talking about power creep in this game. So we're gonna look at this screen for just a few seconds. So one of the things I wanted to point out before I started this replay was the fact that a lot of T54 drivers seem to think that because of their speed and their slightly better armor than the rest of the Tier 9 mediums, that they are the perfect scout. So like I don't know about you, but in a lot of pubs I see T54s just shooting across the map straight into the enemy team and dying within a good 2 minutes of a match starting. If you notice how he played this he was aggressive with it, but he wasn't like overly aggressive. He pushed forward. He took his time to take his shots and to take smart shots, you know, and he pushed when he needed to push. Like, so just take notes if you played a T54. This thing is like, yeah, it's slightly better it's slightly better brawler than the rest of the Tier 9 mediums. I would say even than the E50. Slightly better than the E50, way better than the Patton and the Lorraine, but it's also really fast, and the gun is pretty amazing. So I wouldn't say call it a sniper, so I wouldn't say be shooting at stuff 500-600 meters away, but you're definitely like a second line tank, so you could sit behind your heavies, peek out and get a shot, back up, peek out, get a shot, back up, stuff like that, you know. Play it as a support tank, and then if you need to brawl with their mediums, you can. Just don't suicide at the start. Okay, enough of that. On to the next one. Alright, welcome back. Since I'm slightly OCD, I kind of wanted to make this whole video an EU viewer. So I went ahead and picked Gujaka again. Being from Southern California, I pronounce it Gujaka. But I can't remember how he said he pronounced it, because I know I've done one of his replays earlier before, but I digress. In this replay, he's playing one of my favorite Tier 7 heavies, the T29. In fact, I would go out on a limb to say this is my absolutely favorite Tier 7. I prefer it over the rest of them by quite a bit, actually. The second place for me would probably be the Tiger P. I really enjoyed that one, followed closely by the AMX M445. That one was really fun. Oh, let's get the map up. Alright, so he's going where I like to go on this map. I don't know why, but I really don't like the east side of the map. It feels too exposed, especially on the south. I feel like if you're going to be on the east, kind of do what the team's doing here and just kind of sit in around these buildings and try and kill stuff as they come across these tracks. If you push out into here, they can shoot at you while still having protection, and Artie can hit you, and it's a nightmare. At the same time, though, as you push up this way, you're pretty exposed to Artie fire as well. So, oh, I should say I haven't ever played the IS-2, so I can't really put that into my list of Tier 7s yet, but someday I will have it. So this little add-on here, the little star next to the name that lets you know that either he doesn't have the top gun or the top turret. And since I don't know the stats, I really can't tell you whether that's the top turret. I'm guessing it might be because he's only got 20 HP less than the T29. He's got the same HP as that IS right there. So I'm going to guess he's got the top turret. He just doesn't have the top gun yet. which is fine. Like, don't get me wrong, I go into pubs all the time unupgraded. It's how you play your tank, it's not your tank. Well, some tanks is your tank, but oh yeah, I haven't played the KV3 since it became tier 7 either. Though I've been thinking about grinding that out because I really want to play the KV4. It was like a fun thing.
Looks like that one went right through.
So, what else about this map? Alright. So this map, to me, like I said, your main push should be here, your main defense should be down here. But I still like to have a tank here or here, just to stop the lights and the mediums rushing through and getting your arty later in the battle. But then again, that requires well-coordinated play, and that requires somebody to decide they don't want to be up in front. So, you know, it's really tricky because you could sit back there and wait for the off chance that something tries doing that rush and never actually see anything and totally miss out on XP or credits, so you can move out, lose your arty, and you know, get your base started recapped, and then you must rush back and put you out of position. So
That's gotta hurt. Enemy armor is destroyed.
So I'm kind of curious to know where most of you guys are from. Not much to commentate on here. He's playing this very well. He's peeking up, taking advantage of his thick turret armor, but not exposing his hull. So while we watch the play, you know, if you guys want to comment down below, let me know where y'all are from. You know, you don't need your street address or anything, but country, city if you live in the U.S., state maybe, something like that. Just curious, like, I don't know. You know, I've been to different countries all over the world when I was in the military. I enjoyed a lot of them. I spent some time. I spent 3 years. Well, I was stationed in Germany for 3 years. I actually spent probably 2.5 there, two and a half due to deployments and stuff. But went on vacation to Austria for a ski trip over Thanksgiving one year. That was really fun. I've been all over the Middle East. Been to Kuwait, Qatar, Iraq, almost Iran by accident. That's a funny story. So many of you probably don't know, but I was in the military for 6.5 years. I was a Black Hawk mechanic and a crew chief. So if you think of Black Hawk Down, I was one of those door gunners. And one night we were flying a mission up in Iraq, and we were dropping some soldiers off at this little like hotel that had a pool and stuff for like a little. What we did is after you've been there for so long, you get like a little 3-day, 2 nights off type thing. So you get a 3-day weekend, and they would send you up to this hotel, and you got to eat. And it was in the Kurdish area, so it was safe, so you didn't have to wear body armor and all of that. And but the problem with the Kurdish area is it's right next to Turkey and right next to Iran. And one night we were dropping off some troops to go on their little vacation thing, and we were flying under MVGs, and all of a sudden we were flying through this valley because it's up in the mountains up in the Kurdish area, and the co-pilot, all of a sudden you hear him yell, "Turn around, turn around." And I guess he had been looking at the map and realized we were about 5 minutes from entering Iranian airspace, which, if you know anything about Iran and the United States, that would have been some bad juju there. So, but yeah, I mean, not much I can say. He's playing this very well. I would say this is pretty much exactly the same way I would play this one. There was enough tanks when he first got here that that you know not to like go charging towards them.
We didn't even scratch
Like I wouldn't have been too aggressive with the number of tanks she saw when you got here, so I would have played it pretty much the same way he is now, just kind of, you know, peeking, taking the shots he gets. This KV-1S is deciding to be a little ballsy. Apparently he doesn't know that if he drives a medium tier Russian heavy, he should carry a fire extinguisher. It's basically the same thing as a high tier German heavy. Alright, so I'm going to free look XP. See where he's getting the pin. He's getting the pin in the side of his turret by that Jag Panther when he turns towards the Tiger. And, no, there we go. Oh no. Yeah. There you go. Now he can concentrate on this Tiger. He's got 4 kills. He's got 3,700 damage already. Probably a decent amount of spotting damage because the T29's view range is amazing. Gets his 5th kill. I want to say he had Ace Tanker off of this one. And all around well played. Really enjoyed it. So thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. Go ahead and check out the don't think Psychic Goldfish Prods have posted anything in a while. Theo Tofu. But I know Tofu's been streaming lately, so you can check that out at www.twitch.tv/TofuSmurf. Put a link in the description, and check out Runekind, www.twitch.tv/Runekind, and youtube.com/Runekind. Put links to those as well. Pretty good tank players, the both of them. Fun to watch. Warning: if you watch Tofu, he likes to rage a lot. So yeah, thank y'all for watching. I'll catch y'all later, and keep sending in these submissions. I emptied out my email today. Recorded all 8 battles, and I'll be posting those up. So that's failteamswot@yahoo.com. Though I will say I haven't been getting very many fail team replays lately. I have been getting a lot of great replays though, so keep that up. But I'd like to get another fail team episode out there. I had to pitch 3 or 4 fail team episodes or replays that I had saved up just because I switched to 8.4. So it's been a while since I put one of those out. But again, thanks for watching. Peace out.